Romance denotes a sense of satisfaction and joy. You are satisfied. You make me happy. Baby, didn't we start out with that? This I can say. Yeah. You stood right beside me. Child, I can't make this shit up. This card may occasionally even propose taking your relationship to the next level by getting married or beginning a family. Baby, what did I say? What did I say? Virgo, I feel like you're definitely ready to start a family. You're definitely ready to tie the knot. Meet me at the altar in your white dress. We ain't getting no younger. We might as well do it. Yeah, yeah. There's definitely some engagement, some marriage. Somebody may even be pregnant. Starting a family. You are considering your next moves as one phase in your life comes to an end. You too could be making plans or even important decisions. Yeah. You too could be making plans or even important decisions. You're making plans together. You're making important decisions together, baby. And it's beautiful. I can't say nothing else. Whatever's going on here is beautiful in the love department. Let's get to this middle piece though, because this is the piece that's been sticking out to me, baby. Let's get to it. So we got the Four of Cups in reverse in the middle of the entire spread, Virgo. And this speaks about self-awareness. You're more aware of yourself. You're more focused on yourself. It's like, fuck the Joneses. Yeah, fuck the Joneses. It's time to focus on you. Be more aware of yourself. Focus on the positive. Focus on the positive. Be thankful. Be grateful. It speaks about gratitude. You're seizing opportunities. Yeah, you're finally taking hold of opportunities. You're letting go of the regret. You're ending the stagnation. Remember we talked about no movement, not moving on in the beginning with the Chariot. With this Four of Cups in the middle of the entire spread, it speaks about ending stagnation. It's time to move on. So I feel like you're starting to move on now. Yeah. It speaks about motivation, enthusiasm, and being proactive. That's what I said. It's time to take action. You can't just sit around and expect shit to just happen. You got to rise. You got to take action. You got to assert yourself. You got to focus. Yeah, and that's what's happening with this Four of Cups. You're focusing on the positive. You're more aware of yourself. You're focusing more on yourself. You're focusing more on your interest. Yes. But with this Four of Swords here, your mind is focusing on something else. Yeah. It speaks about fear and worry. It speaks about fear, worry, and frustration. There's some type of fear, there's some type of worry and frustration going on in your mind. Yeah. That's keeping you from really focusing on yourself, from really seizing the opportunities, the manifestation that you should be manifesting. Yeah. Your mind is playing tricks on you. Let me tell you. Yes, your mind is playing tricks on you. Yeah, it speaks about fear, worry, frustration, exhaustion, mental overload, the need for isolation. So whenever I see isolation, I automatically think of the Hermit card. The Hermit card speaks about isolating yourself. Cutting yourself off from shit and people. And doing some soul searching, doing some meditating, to figure yourself out, to figure your shit out. Yes. It speaks about the need for isolation, the need for peace and quiet. Maybe you need to go on a retreat. Yeah. Maybe some of you need to visit mom and dad, visit back home. Yeah. Just to get your perspective right. Get back into the correct focus. Yeah. Meditation. Here we go. I said it. It speaks about meditation. Meditation could be yoga. Meditation could be praying. I'm picking up on religion now. When you pray, That's like meditating. When you're chanting, that's like meditating. Chanting is Buddhism. Maybe you could take some meditation courses, classes, even going to the gym just to work off some steam is meditation. Yeah. So, with this four swords out here, I highly recommend meditation, whatever that looks like for you. It speaks about recouping from an illness. You could have had some type of illness that you're recuperating from. It's time to plan. It's time to plan for the future. Yeah. And it speaks about contemplation. You're definitely in some type of contemplation. Yes. I feel like you're definitely focusing on the positive though, especially with this Four of Cups here. You're definitely focusing on the positive, and you're definitely focusing on you and getting you right. Yeah, and sometimes that means going into isolation, where you just don't fuck with anybody until you get you right, until you get you back together. And with this Six of Cups here, this speaks about, visiting back home, maybe even moving back in with your parents. Sometimes we have to do that, in order to get ourselves back together. Yeah. So yeah, look, she's looking at pictures and shit. So I feel like you could be looking at pictures, remembering the past. Maybe you went to visit your parents and you started going through old pictures and shit, remembering the past. I did say in the beginning that, sometimes you need to get rid of baggage and pictures and belongings and shit that remind you of hurt and pain and grief. Yeah. So maybe you could be throwing some shit out. Yeah. Going through shit, throwing shit out. With the Six of Cups, I also get spinning the block. So I'm not a big fan of spinning the block, because to me, if it was meant to be, it wouldn't have ended in the first place. Yeah, so I'm really not a fan of spinning the block. I mean, you got to look at, have you matured? Have they matured? Why did it end in the first place? I mean, it's a lot of things to think about when you start spinning the block with people. I mean, look at a Nelly and Ashanti. They done spun the block. They're allegedly married now. They have a baby. It looks like she's pregnant again. I mean, it can work. It can work, but I don't know. I don't know. That's something you'll have to figure out. That's something you'll have to think about. Shit, maybe you are thinking about, spinning the block. Should I let so-and-so back in my life? Or you could be thinking, I wonder what so-and-so is up to. Maybe I should reach out to them. I don't know. You got to think about it. You really got to think about it. Let's look and see what we got at the bottom of the deck. Let's see. Oh, we got the Sun card in reverse. I don't think you should spin the block. I don't think you should spin the block, because the Sun card in reverse is unhappiness. Unhappiness. So with the Sun card and the Six of Cups, I get children. I'm picking up on heavy children here too. So I don't know if you work with children. Maybe you're a teacher or some shit, or in some type of career that you work with children, or this could be your children. But whenever I see children, I say honor your inner child. Do something to honor your inner child. Something you've always wanted to do to honor your inner child. It could be learning how to roller skate. It could be going to Disney World. Just do something to honor your inner child. I also speak about childhood healing. There may be things that you need to revisit from the past. From your childhood, from your younger years, you need to revisit and heal. Yeah. I'm also going to say, if you're a parent, check on your kids as well. I don't know, maybe they're unhappy, maybe they're going through something, but check on your kids and make sure your kids are good. I'm going to go deeper with this Six of Cups though. Let's get into it. So the Six of Cups speaks about revisiting the past. Yeah. Revisiting the past, your childhood memories. It speaks about innocence and taking a break from adulting. Sometimes we need a break. We get so caught up in adulting, working, making sure everybody's taken care of. You got to remember to take care of yourself, Virgo. And we said that right here. Self-care. Yeah. Take a break from adulting. Maybe going back home. I just said go back home, visiting a parent. Um, Take a break from adulting, going back home. Oh yeah, and it speaks about teenage love. Maybe you could have went back home and ran into an old teenage love, or old love. Yeah. It's all about giving and receiving. Oh yeah, I did see the Six of Pentacles while I was shuffling. The Six of Pentacles is you, Virgo. It's all about giving back to the community, sharing your wealth. I call it the charity card, helping others out. Financially, giving back financially. Somebody may be helping you out financially, giving back financially. But I always say with that Six of Pentacles, you gotta watch how much you give. I mean, you give. Takers take. They don't mind taking. They don't know when to stop taking. To the point where you could get taken advantage of. So I always say, watch how much you're giving. It's all about give and take. Are you give, and not receiving? That's something you got to keep your eyes open. If you're constantly giving and not receiving, you don't want to be taken advantage of when it comes to your money. Yeah. But it speaks about giving it and receiving with no expectations. Turning a new leaf. Yeah, it's time to turn a new leaf. It speaks about pregnancy, baby. I said, some of y'all starting family. Some of y'all already pregnant, getting married. Yeah. And we spoke about the Queen of Wands in the beginning, which I thought was maybe having difficulty getting pregnant. And then we got the Sun card here in reverse. I'm really picking up on difficulty getting pregnant. Something going on with conceiving here. Yeah. It says spend time with kids. They teach you something. Yeah, they teach you how to be carefree. They teach you how to have fun. We get so caught up in being adults that we forget that we need to have fun too. Yeah. We need to have fun too. It's time for a vacation. It's time to take some time off from work, Virgo. I feel like you've been working very, very hard. Yeah, you have with this Seven of Pentacles here. You've been working very, very, very hard. It's time for a vacation. It's time for a break. And I feel like you've been going through a lot of things. Yeah. Changes I've been going through. No, I want to be with you. Uh-oh. I don't know where that came from. That's Mary. Changes I've been going through. It's all gone. The love that we shared is gone away. The shit is gone away. Throw that baggage the fuck out. Yeah. Child. And I don't know why I'm picking up on children. Heavy children. Yeah. Huh. Yeah. But baby, it's time to do some meditating. It's time to do some meditating. It's time to focus on you. Okay? Get into it. It's time for a break. It's time for a vacation. It's time to put you first, Virgo. Okay? You've been working hard. You got the Seven of Pentacles here. This is working hard. This is the fruits of your labor coming in, baby. You've been putting that work in. You've been planting that harvest. And baby, it's time for the rewards. It's time for the recognition. And that's exactly what's going on here with this Seven of Pentacles. Rewards, recognition. For all your hard work. For all your hard work. Yes. What we got backing this up? Oh, the Temperance. This is beautiful. This is falling into place. I feel like your career, your money is all aligning. It's all aligning. It's all coming together. It's all falling into place. And baby, it's beautiful. The Temperance is all about balance, moderation, patience, knowing your limit. It's all about recovery. I feel like you're recovering. You're recovering financially. This is you. Pentacles is earth energy. Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. It's all about money. Pentacles is all about money. Y'all earth signs don't mind working. Y'all don't mind working. Y'all don't mind burning that midnight oil. Y'all don't mind putting that extra elbow grease on shit to better yourself. Yeah. And right here, you've been working hard. Yeah, and you're getting recognized. You're getting rewarded. The fruits of your labor are coming in with this temperance here backing up. Backing it up is all aligning. It's all aligning. It's all balancing out. You're recovering. You're recovering. You're getting your life back in order, which is beautiful because I feel like a lot of things were out of order here and like you were like going back and forth between your head and your heart. Yeah. So yeah, there's some recovery going on. You're getting your life back in order. It says remain calm. Keep your composure. Remain calm, Virgo. Keep your composure. I know you may feel like setting it off on the left and the right, but you got to remain calm. You got to keep your composure. I'm also going to say maybe, sometimes we need to reach out to folks we can talk to. Yeah. When we're going through things in life, we have to have somebody we can talk to. It also speaks about higher learning. You could be going back to school. Like I said, you're an earth sign. You're always working to better yourself. And it may mean going back to school. You could be going back to school. And that's beautiful. But then we got the hangman here in reverse. So the hangman, like I said, speaks about changing your perspective, changing your mind about shit. Yeah. But it's in reverse. So I feel like you may be a little resistant, Virgo. There may be a little resistance going on when it comes to how you're thinking. What you're thinking. Let's go a little deeper because this just changed things a little bit. Let's get into it. Yeah, so we got this hard work here. We got all this hard work you've been putting in. The fruits of your labor coming in, rewards, recognition. Then we got the temperance backing it up. This is all about balance and moderation, especially when it comes to your money. But then we got this hangman here in reverse. And this is about stalling. I feel like you may be stalling about something when it comes to your job, your money. I mean, take it as it resonates. There's some type of stalling here. It's like you can't make up your mind about something. There's some type of indecision going on here. Some type of delay. It's like the pause button has been hit. What Beyonce say, everybody on mute. Everything is on mute. Everything is on pause right now. Well, it should be. It should be on pause because you need to make up your mind, but it's like you're resisting it. It's like you're resisting it, you're ignoring it. You're gonna keep working, and not address whatever the fuck the problem is. It speaks about distractions. It's like you're trying to distract yourself from issues. Okay, so there's some type of issue going on here where you're trying to ignore it. Yeah. It says distracting yourself from issues that need your attention. Slow down, Virgo. Slow down. There are some issues that need your attention, but I feel like you're trying to ignore them. Like I said before, I feel like you're being passive. You're being passive, thinking that it'll just work itself out. Like if you just ignore it, it'll just work itself out. But no, it's not. You gotta rise. You gotta fight. You gotta take action. Yeah. You gotta assert the problem. Yeah, whatever the problem may be, you have to assert it. It speaks about a racing mind. Frustrating things on hold. Oh yeah. Racing mind, crashing and burning, frustrating things on hold. Ooh, child, I'm gonna have to pull again. What's going on here? Let's see. I got a couple minutes. Oh boy, we got another queen out here. This is the Queen of Swords. It's time to set up boundaries. Virgo, it's time to set up boundaries. Speak. Speak your mind. Use your throat chakra. Yes. Yeah, it's time to set up boundaries. It's time to communicate. Whatever this is that you are ignoring, putting on the back burner, baby. It's time to bring it to the front burner. Yeah, it's time to set up boundaries. It's time to speak your mind. It's time to use your throat chakra. Look at this Queen of Swords. This is another woman, another mother, grandmother, aunt, sister. Take it as it resonates. I don't know. I'm picking up on heavy female energy in your reading, Virgo. Yes. And this particular female wants you to speak up for yourself. Wants you to set up boundaries. You gotta fight. You gotta fight. I don't know what it is that you are putting off, but now it's the time for you to step up. Step up to the plate. Fight. Speak your mind. Set up boundaries. With this Queen of Swords, I always get the movie Annie. It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. Instead of kisses, we get kicked. Yeah, instead of kisses, we get kicked. So Annie was an orphan. So I don't know, Virgo, maybe some of you could have been adopted, orphans. But Annie got adopted by Mr. Warbucks. Was that his name? Mr. Warbucks, the rich guy. Yeah, and she didn't have to worry about, what she was going to eat, where she was going to lay her head at. Yeah, so I feel like those are things you don't have to worry about now, Virgo. You don't have to worry about where you're going to lay your head at, where you're going to eat, how you're going to get your next dollar, baby. Because money is aligning right here. But it's like you're stalling. You're stalling. It's time for you to hit the pause button. I think I spoke about the Hermit somewhere. I think I spoke about the Hermit with this Four of Swords. It's time for you to go into Hermit mode. Sometimes you just got to cut people the fuck off and get yourself together. Yeah, because it's like, it's time for a new perspective. Sometimes you got to surrender. You got to surrender the old you and step into the new you. Yeah, it's time for you to shed this skin. Whatever this skin is, whatever that skin has been through, it's time to shed it because you have a new beginning here. Yeah, but it's like you can't get out of your old ways, your old thought process. Yeah. Because upright, the Hangman speaks about surrendering, new perspective, letting go, viewing the world from a different perspective, new awareness. It's time for new awareness. It's time for new perspectives. It speaks about enlightenment, baby, enlightenment. Unexpected halts. It says welcome pauses. Welcome pauses. Sometimes we have to pause and think about shit. We have to welcome that pause. Yeah, so that we can get a new way of thinking. So we can see what prevents us from moving forward. So we can see how we can change our thinking. Yeah, it's time for a pause. It's time for a pause, Virgo. It's definitely time for a pause. It's time to go into hermit mode. Yeah, and do some meditating, some soul searching. Focusing on you and what you need to do. Yeah. All right, Virgo, that's where we at with this. Yeah. Let me also mention, I said I'm always going to mention the Three of Pentacles because the Three of Pentacles is very vital to every sign in the zodiac. It's all about mentorship, learning from one another, teaching one another. Someone teaches me, I teach someone, then they teach someone. Yeah, that's how we start the cycle of mentorship, learning from one another, teaching one another. It's all about respecting one another, honoring one another, teamwork, making the dream work. Yeah. So I'm going to say, reach out to mentors, Virgo, or be a mentor to someone. Yeah, it's very vital that we learn from one another and that we teach one another and that we work together as a team. Teamwork makes the dream work. Okay? Share your experiences. Share your experiences. Share your knowledge. Um, your testimony is someone else's healing. Like Virgo, oh, you've been through this, and this, and you still accomplished this. Oh, that gives me the motivation to do it as well. Yeah. So it's always vital, to share your story, share your testimony. Yes, indeed. All right, Virgo, I'm gonna leave it here. I'm definitely going to say there's something so very divine going on in the love department. Um, there's also something going on with children, something going on between your heart and your mind. But you need some time off. You need a break. Definitely need some time off. You need a break, a vacation, so you can do some soul searching, some meditating to focus on you. Yeah, to focus on you and get you together. And like I said, we got two queens out here. We got the Queen of Swords out here, and we started out with the Queen of Swords. So I'm definitely picking up on the ladies, mothers, wives, aunts, sisters. Yes, um, work together, work together. Yeah, and share your story. All right, Virgo, I'm going to leave it here. I love y'all dearly. And I hope you enjoy Capricorn season. You are in your element. So enjoy it. All right, Virgo. Love y'all dearly. And I'll talk to you next time. Bye.